Today we're talking about the Home Depot Consumer Credit Card. If you've ever been tempted by those signs that say 0% interest for 24 months while you're shopping for appliances or patio furniture, then you need to understand exactly what you're getting into. So in this video, I'm going to expose the hidden traps lurking behind Home Depot's financing deals and show you why this card can cost you thousands of dollars if you're not careful. And after watching this, I guarantee you'll think twice before signing up for this card. So picture this. You're at Home Depot dreaming of that new fridge or patio set, and you see that huge sign promising 0% interest for 12, 18, even 24 months. For a homeowner on a budget, that sounds like free money. But here's what Home Depot doesn't want you to understand about their so-called special financing. What they're offering isn't true 0% interest. It's deferred interest, which means interest starts building up from day one, even though it's temporarily waived. And Home Depot's own terms spell out the trap clearly. For deferred interest plans, interest accrues from the purchase transaction date and will be waived if each minimum monthly payment is paid in full by its payment due date and the purchase price is paid in full by the plan expiration date. If not, interest will be charged at an interest rate of 28.8% per annum. In Quebec, the penalty rate is slightly lower at 21.5% per year, but it's still crushing. Because think about what this means. If you don't pay every single penny by the deadline, you get hit retroactively with 28% interest as if you'd taken out a sky-high interest loan from the very beginning. So that free financing just became one of the most expensive loans you'll ever take. Now, let me break down what Home Depot is currently promoting right now. They have tiered financing based on your purchase amount. So for purchases between $299 and $999, you get no interest if paid in full within 12 months. Step up to $999 to $1,999 and you qualify for 18 months. And if you spend $1,999 or more, you can stretch it to 24 months. But here's what's really interesting about these deals. Home Depot requires you to keep making minimum payments on time throughout the entire promotional period. But miss even one payment and boom, that 28.8% interest rate applies to your entire balance from day one. Now, they also run shorter promotional periods as well. Right now, any purchase of $299 or more qualifies for a 6-month no interest plan. And the same rules apply. Interest accrues from the purchase date and will be waived if each minimum payment is made. If not, interest will be charged at 28.8%. For those big backyard projects, there's often a 12-month no interest deal on patio furniture, barbecues, and riding mowers over $999. But there's something else Home Depot offers that might be even more deceptive. They have an equal payment plan at 7.99% APR for 36 months on purchases of $999 or more. And again, this sounds reasonable until you read the fine print. If you miss any payment, the remaining balance immediately jumps to 28.8% interest. One slip up and your manageable 7.99% loan becomes a financial nightmare. Now, if you're absolutely certain you can pay off the balance in full and on time, then these promotions can genuinely save you money. A $1,500 purchase that would normally cost you about $180 a year on interest on a standard 20% credit card becomes truly interest-free if you stick to the plan perfectly. But here's what you need to understand. This only works if you never miss a beat. The moment you slip up, this deal transforms into one of the most expensive forms of consumer debt available. The Home Depot Consumer Credit Card has no annual fee, which might feel like a win. And there are also no published income requirements, which suggests that they'll approve most applicants regardless of their ability to handle the potentially devastating interest rates. But unlike most credit cards, where the lack of an income requirement is a positive thing, I actually don't think that's the case on this one, because it means that Home Depot is opening up their predatory system to the most vulnerable type of customer. So I think you can already see that I'm not the biggest fan of this card, but if I had to name the card's top 3 features, it would be first, the promotional financing offers can provide genuine savings for disciplined buyers who can pay off large purchases within the promotional periods. Second, the card offers a 365-day return window, which is 4 times the normal 90-day return period for non-card holders. And then third, the no annual fee structure means that there's no ongoing cost for holding this card. But when you think about it, the Home Depot card only works for a very specific type of customer, someone who has excellent payment discipline and doesn't care about earning any rewards. So you need to be the type of person who sets automatic automatic payments for the full balance and never relies on making minimum payments. And at the same time, the card is absolutely not for anyone who tends to carry a balance on their credit cards. If you've ever missed a credit card payment or found yourself unable to pay off a balance in full, then stay away from this card. Because in my view, the deferred interest structure is designed to trap people who are already struggling financially. And so here's my honest take. This card feels like a predatory lending product disguised as a helpful financing tool. The deferred interest model is designed to trick customers into thinking they're getting a good deal while setting them up for financial disaster. Unlike other credit cards that charge interest from day one in a transparent way, Home Depot's system creates a false sense of security. You think you're getting free financing when you're actually taking on one of the highest risk forms of consumer debt available. The 28.8% penalty rate is higher than most credit cards, and the retroactive interest calculation is just cruel. And yes, I know Home Depot is far from the only company to do this, but it feels like misleading, disingenuous marketing to me. And if you're not that financially literate, which would include a lot of newcomers to Canada who don't fully understand how systems like this work, I don't think Home Depot's moral compass is in the right place. And I haven't even mentioned one massive thing yet. This card can only be used at Home Depot. So if you want to shop anywhere else, the card won't even work, which is a massive disadvantage. But even with all that aside, the card lacks any meaningful rewards program. It's got no welcome bonus aside from some fleeting offers now and then, and it offers no travel perks or other valuable benefits. So you're essentially getting a store-branded debt trap with none of the advantages of a proper credit card. And that's just a bad deal. So I really can't recommend the Home Depot consumer credit card to anyone. If you need to finance a large home improvement purchase, you're better off using a low-interest personal loan or a quality credit card with a reasonable ongoing rate. At least with those options, you know exactly what you're paying and when, without the hidden traps built into Home Depot's system. Because the bottom line is simple. Home Depot makes its money when its customers fail to pay off their balances on time. And that should tell you everything you need to know about whether this card is designed to help you or profit from your mistakes. Fortunately, there are plenty of other better credit cards out there that actually reward you for home improvement spending without any of these predatory traps. Cards that offer strong earn rates, valuable welcome bonuses, and way better consumer protection. So to learn which are the best credit cards in Canada and why they beat out the Home Depot card in just about every way imaginable, watch this video next.